funny story with Dale Weise. So I want to, if you can remember anything, I'm sure there's a lot of that Weise did, but something that remembers sticks out.
Really putting guys on the spot.
He was a sneaky, funny guy, right below the top sneaky, funniest guys on the team. So he was always out there when something happened. So when there was something, you could smell Weise around it. That's for sure. I mean, it didn't look like it, but he was right there. And again, I leave it at that.
That's awesome. Yes. So yesterday we had Prusty on, and Prusty was saying that, and Weise said this. He said that when he was with Montreal in the 2014 period, everybody was lively. You could hear so much stuff. The boys were talking on the bench. You couldn't get people to stop, right? And then when you came back for a second round, it was very much more subdued, much more relaxed, and it wasn't that rah. And I don't know how a guy like Weise, who feeds off that energy of the crowd and his teammates, can, how do you go without that? I don't know.
It's not good. It's not good, bud.
I don't know.
So I took the year off. No fans, man. I need the fans to come back.
Best decision. That was good. That's a good one.
And last but not least for me, obviously this one question that I have for you, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I know for years there were always articles and the frustration of people not being able to pronounce your last name. What point did it become a little bit of an issue, or was it really never an issue? You really didn't care. But, I remember there were news articles, videos, it was all over the place. How do you pronounce the name? And I was just, I'm like, either this guy really cares about it or he really doesn't care, and call him what you want.
No, I never cared. I actually always liked it when people called me wrong way in English. It was easier for me to explain, and I didn't have to explain the right pronunciation.
So, man, there you go. There's the answer.
But it's not that hard. The funny thing is, it's not that hard. I don't know why it was so hard for everybody, but I didn't mind it at all.
That's so good, man. That's no social media. Didn't care what anybody said about him or his name, man. That's why he played 1,000 games. People can't do that anymore.
That's a key. It was a key for me. Exactly.
Unreal.
So listen, I'm going to say this, and then Weise can say a couple of things here. But from all Habs fans out there, and obviously our show is Habs Tonight, but it's all hockey. It's not just the Habs. Want to thank you for everything that you did with the team, being drafted 71st in 2001 to an amazing career. I mean, honestly, Pleky, it's unreal what you accomplished in that city, what you did for Montreal, the goals you scored, the memories for all the fans. You are one of the most beloved players in Habs history, and that honestly should say a lot. When we asked fans who to come on the show that really wanted to talk to, you were number one. It's amazing, and you have that impact and that effect. And I just want to personally thank you as a fan, and as well as a business partner with Dale. We look at this and we say, okay, who can come on the show? And you know what? Who is reserved enough that, we know they're a little bit reserved, but we're going to get them out of their shell a little bit. And I'm like, okay, let's get Pleky on. We'll get him out of his shell a bit. So, and I think we did that today a little bit with you. So thank you so much from a fan's perspective. And I'll leave that with Weise, because I know he's probably going to want to say the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to touch on again when we asked the fans, Pleky. It was unanimous that you were the guy that everyone wanted to get on. You'd have one guy here, and then it was 5 Plekys, and then someone else, and then 5 more Plekys. So that was obvious. And I know for me, man, I truly respected you as a teammate. For someone to play 1,000 games is absolutely insane. And as a guy that I played half that, so I know how hard that is. And, the way you did it and the type of person you will, man, I have so much respect for you, and I really appreciate you coming on with us.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for inviting. Same with you, Weise. Remembering a lot and went through a lot. Unfortunately, wouldn't make it that year, but, enjoyed it. And I wish you all the best next year, wherever you decide to play, and stay all healthy and safe these days.
I appreciate that, buddy.
You as well. Any last words for the fans in Montreal?
Sorry?
Any last words for the fans in Montreal watching right now?
Stay positive. Stay patient. Positive. That's all you need.
Positive Pleky. There's so many new nicknames we're going to get out of this.
Hashtags everywhere.
Hashtag positive Pleky. Pause on the Pleky. I love it. This is great. Thomas Plekanec, thank you so much. And I probably butchered the name there, but I thank you so much for being on the show. It was awesome. It was a pleasure. And I can't wait to see. Hopefully, your team makes it and you get to win where you currently are right now.
Yeah.
And this is not the last time we see you in the NHL.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, buddy. Thank you.
Take care, you too.